So ayan guys, magandang araw sa ating lahat. Again, this is Engineer Jom Dikia and welcome back to my channel. So sa video na to, tayo ay mag-Looksfam muli ng mga following problems or past board exam problems under General Engineering Math and Science. So ito po ang part 4 ng ating series of Looksfam topics under General Engineering Math and Science. Also, Engineering Economy. So, dito na tayo guys sa problem 102 up to 130. So, kung naalala nyo, last time, sa ating part 3, pinag-aralan natin yung sa problem number 61 to 101. Okay, dito naman sa video na to, problem 102 to 130. So, start na tayo. Yan, problem 102 under General Engineering Math and Science. Looksfam ito guys na pwede nyo magamit para sa inyong lalapit na board exam. So problem 102, one of two supplementary angles added to 1/3 the other yields 296 degrees. Find the measure of the smaller angle. So meron choices, apat. Yung 60 degrees, 54 degrees, 74 degrees, and 70 degrees. Kung napapansin nyo, may highlight yung letter B, 54 degrees. So, it means yun yung sagot natin. So, answer is letter B pag nakita nyo yung tanong na yan. Pero, ang solution dyan ay ito. So, syempre, solution, let x be the angle. And yung, syempre, pag supplementary, 180 minus x. So, simple algebra, x plus quantity 180 minus x over 3 is equals to 96. Kasi sabi dyan, added to 1/3. Diba? Added sa 1/3 nung supplementary. Kaya, magiging 3x plus 180 minus x is equals to 288. Mangyari dyan, yan, basic algebra, mag-transpose ka, mag-combine mo yung kapara sa terms, tapos sa kabilang side yung ating numerical coefficient. Kaya makukuha mo is 54 degrees. Yun ang iyong sagot for problem 102. 54 degrees. Next, we have problem 103. In a 13 cm by 14 cm by 15 cm triangle, find the length of the altitude to the base of 14 cm. So, sagot natin dyan ay letter C, 12 cm. Pero paano tayo nag-come up sa 12 cm? Here's the solution. Gamitin natin guys yung Heron's formula. Alam naman natin, 'di ba? Heron's formula para makuha ang area ng triangle ay A is equals to square root of the quantity S times S minus A, parenthesis, open and close, tapos multiply ulit sa S minus B naman, tapos S minus C. Yung S natin is semi-perimeter. Yung S na formula is S equals to 1/2 times the quantity A plus B plus C. Yung sides mo yon. Kaya, makuha mo yung S dyan, 1/2 times 13 plus 14 plus 15. Yun yung 21. And then, yung 21, substitute mo doon sa loob ng iyong square root. So, 21 times quantity, 21 minus 13 times 21 minus 14 times 21 minus 15. Square root mo sila. Sagot doon ay 84. Okay? Kaya makuha mo dyan is, ayan, letter C, 12 centimeters. Kasi sabi dyan, ginamit mo daw yung 14 bilang base. We can compute the height using A is equals to 1/2 base times height. So, may area ka na 84 equal sa 1/2 times yung base mo 14, yung height mo unknown, kaya makuha mong height is 12. Yun yung letter C. Okay? Looksfam mo yan. Letter C, sagot dyan. Next, problem 104. A circle passes through the points 0, 0, 0, 6, and 8, 0. What is the center of the circle? Sagot daw dyan ay letter C. Pag na-encounter mo yan, sa board exam yung tanong na yan, sagot dyan ay letter C. 4, 3. Yun yung H saka K. So, solution, syempre, by observation, if we plot the points and draw a circle passing through the points, we will notice that the triangle formed is a right triangle. if the triangle inscribed in a circle is a right triangle, may formula kasi yan guys, diba? The hypotenuse is equal to the diameter of the circle. So visualize nyo na lang or pwede nyong i-illustrate pagdating sa board exam sa sketch paper ninyo. Thus, we need to get the midpoint 0, 6 and 8, 0 to get the coordinates of the center of the circle. So, center is 0 plus 8 over 2 and 6 plus 0 over 2. Kaya magkamap ka sa 4, 3 na value ng h sa kanang k. Okay? Yun yung sagot sa problem 104, letter C. 4, 3. Ito yung solution. So, problem 105. A polyhedron has 12 faces and 16 vertices. How many edges does it have? So, sagot daw dyan ay letter A, 26. So, solution using Euler's formula, F plus V is equals to E plus 2. Yung F daw is the number of faces, V is the number of vertices, and D is the number of edges. We have 12 plus 16 is equals to E plus 2, or E is 26. So, next problem. Problem 106. If 15 men can build a wall 108 meters long in 6 days, what length of similar wall can be built by 25 men in 3 days? So, sagot daw dyan guys ay letter A, 90 meters. So, Looksfam yan, letter A, 90 meters. Pero how do we come up with the solution for this kind of problem? Solution, we know that the number of men, or M, is inversely proportional to the number of days. Yung D. Also, the number of men is directly proportional to the length. We have, so magkakaroon ka ng variation dyan guys. We have K is equals to MD over L, or K, substitute mo yung mga values na obtained. 15 times 6, okay, divided by 108. Lalabas yung 5 over 6. Thus, 5 over 6 equals to 25 times 3 over L na malaki. Okay, kasi ang hinihingi dyan is length na similar. So, L na malaki. Ang common dyan is 90 meters. So, ratio and proportion kumbaga. Pero, pag nakita mo ang tanong na to sa board exam, sagot daw dyan ay letter A, 90 meters. So, ito yung solution. Next, problem 107. Ramir can do a job in 1 hour. Paul can do it in 2 hours. And Donna can do it in 3 hours. How long will it take them to do the job working together? So, basic algebra to. Okay? Sagot daw dyan ay letter C. Work problem to guys. Work problem. Solution. So, rates. Yung kay Ramir, 1 work per hour. So, 1 work over hour. Kay Paul, 1 work per 2 hours. So, sabihin, 1 half work over hour. Kay Donna, 1 work over 3 hours. Kaya magiging 1/3 work per hour. Let T be the time each of them are working together to finish 1 work. Since work, naman natin ng work is rate times time, the part of 1 work that each of them will finish are, kay Ramir, syempre, 1 times T is equals to T. Kay Paul, 1 half ng T or T over 2. Kay Donna, 1/3 ng T or T over 3. The total work that they will finish is 1 work. Hence, T plus T over 2 plus T over 3 is equals to 1. So, isolve mo yung sa may kabilang side, yung T plus T over 2 plus T over 3, magiging 11T over 6, equal pa rin siya sa 1. Kaya magiging total time mo dyan is 6 over 11 hours. Okay? Sagot mo dyan ay letter C, 6 over 11 hours. Sa problem na yan, pakita mo yan sa board exam mismo, yung problem na yan, Looksfam mo, 6 over 11 hours. And here's the solution for this. Next, problem 108. Find the measure of an angle whose supplement exceeds 5 times its complement by 20 degrees. So, nabanggit dyan, supplement, nag-exceed daw siya ng 5 beses sa kanyang complement by 20 degrees. Sagot daw dyan ay letter A, 72.5 degrees. So, how do we come up with 72.5 degrees? So, solution, 180 minus x kasi supplement, diba? Is equals to 5 times its complement. Nag-exceed kasi ng 5 times. So, 5 times the quantity of the complement, yung 90 minus x, by 20 degrees, mag-plus 20 ka. So, basic algebra, 180 minus x equals to 470 minus 5x kasi mangyari dyan, nag-distribute yung 5 mo doon sa naka-parenthesis. Tapos, nag-plus 20 ka. Kaya nag-470 minus 5x. And then, lalabas dyan magiging 4x equals to 380. So, lipat mo yung 4 sa kabila. Magiging x equals to 380 over 4 or 72.5 degrees. Sagot sa problem na yan ay letter A, 72.5 degrees. Next, problem 109. Find the area of an ellipse having an equation 9x squared plus 4y squared minus 18x minus 8y minus 23 is equals to 0. Sagot daw dyan ay letter B, 6 pi square units. How do we come up with 6 pi square units? Solution. A is equals to 9 and C is equals to 4. Okay? And then, area ng iyong ellipse is pi times the square root of 9 times 4. So, area mo dyan, matik ay 6 pi square units. Okay, ganun lang siya kasimple. Pero kung hindi mo kayang isolve, Looksfam mo na lang, letter B, 6 pi square units. Next, problem 110. What fraction of the interval 7 over 10 is less than x is less than 8 over 11 as the smallest denominator? Sagot daw dyan ay letter C, 5 over 7. Looksfam yan, letter C, 5 over 7. So, solution, apply median fraction if A over B is less than X and less than C over D. It shows that A over B is less than quantity A plus C over quantity B plus D is less than C over D. Thus, 7 over 10 is less than quantity of 7 plus 8 over quantity 10 plus 11 less than 8 over 11. The middle fraction becomes 15 over 21 or 5 over 7. Kung di mo kayang isolve ng ganyang approach, i-Looksfam mo na lang. Sagot daw dyan ay letter C, 5 over 7. Next, problem 111. Simplify sin A over 1 plus cosine A plus 1 plus cosine A over sin A. Sagot daw dyan ay letter C, 2 cosecant A. So, trigonometric identities. Pero how do we come up with the solution for this problem? Solution, ito. Sin squared A, okay, plus quantity 1 plus cosine A squared over sin A times 1 plus cosine A is equals to, distribute mo, sin squared A plus 1 plus 2 cosine A plus cosine squared A kasi yung 1 plus cosine A squared mo is finactor out mo over sin A times the quantity 1 plus cosine A is equals to 2 times 1 plus cosine A over sin A times 1 plus cosine A. So, mag-cancel out yung 1 plus cosine A mo sa numerator and denominator. Kaya mag-come up ka sa 2 over sin A. Tapos, yung 1 over sin A mo is cosecant A. Kaya, ma-multiply sa 2, magiging 2 cosecant A. So, sagot dyan ay letter C. Kung nakita mo yung tanong na yun sa board exam, sagot dyan ay letter C, 2 cosecant A. And here's the solution. So, next we have find the area between two concentric circles defined by x squared plus y squared minus 2x plus 4y plus 1 is equals to 0 and x squared plus y squared minus 2x plus 4y minus 11 is equals to 0. Sagot daw dyan ay letter D, 37.70 units. Pero how do we come up with the solution for this kind of problem? Solution, rewrite the equation of circles in standard form. Hence, equation x squared plus y squared minus 2x plus 4y plus 1 is equal to 0 may be written as quantity x minus 1 squared plus quantity y plus 2 squared is equals to 4 or equal to 2 squared. And equation x squared plus y squared minus 2x plus 4y minus 11 is equals to 0 as quantity x minus 1 squared plus quantity y plus 2 squared is equals to 16 or 4 squared. Knowing the radii, the area of the ring is pi times 4 squared minus pi times 2 squared is equals to 12 pi. Or yung A natin, yung area natin is 37.70 units. So, nakita mo yung tanong na yan sa board exam, sagot daw dyan ay letter D, 37.70 units. And here's the solution. Problem 113, for what values of R would the line x plus y is equals to R be tangent to the circle x squared plus y squared is equals to 4? So, pag nakita mo yung tanong na yan sa board exam, sagot daw dyan ay letter B, 2 square root of 2. Solution, solve x plus y is equals to R. For y is equals to R minus x. Substitute in the equation of the circle, x squared plus R minus x quantity squared is equals to 4. And expand 2x squared minus 2rx plus r squared minus 4 is equals to 0. If we solve the above quadratic equation, or in x, we will obtain the x coordinates of the points of the intersection of the line and circle. The 2 points of intersection become 1, and therefore the line and the circle become tangent if the discriminant d of the quadratic equation is 0. Hence, d is equals to quantity negative 2r squared minus 4 times 2 times the quantity r squared minus 4 is equals to 4 times 8 minus r squared is equal to 0. Solve for r to obtain. Yung r mo doon na makukuha is 2 square root of 2 and negative 2 square root of 2. So, extraneous root ang ating negative 2 square root of 2. Kaya kukunin mo dyan yung positive root na r is equals to 2 square root of 2. Sagot so, dyan ay letter B. Yan, pag nakita mo yung tanong na yan, sagot dyan ay letter B. Kung di kaya isolve sa pamagitan ng ating solution na present, ito ang ating sagot. Letter B, 2 square root of 2. Next, problem 114. Find the value of m such that D1, D2, D3 meet each other at one point. So, D1 mo is x minus y is equals to 1. D2 more, D sub 2, 2x plus y is equals to 5. D sub 3 is quantity 2m minus 5 times x minus my is equals to 3. Express your answer in fractional form. Sagot dyan ay letter A, 13 over 3. And how do we come up with the solution? By elimination. So, x minus y is equals to 1, 2x plus y is equals to 5. Makuha mo dyan, pag nag-elimination ka is yung x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 1. Tapos, substitute mo sa d sub 3, 2m minus 5 times 2 minus m times 1 is equals to 3. Kaya makuha mong m is 13 over 3. So, ganun lang siya kasimple. Basic algebra lang siya. Ating problem 114. Letter A, 13 over 3. And, gagawin mo is elimination method and substitution method. Next, problem 115. P is a polynomial such that P of x squared plus 1 is equals to negative 2x raised to 4 plus 5x squared plus 6. And you find P of negative x squared plus 3. Sagot daw dyan ay letter C, negative 2x raised to 4 plus 3x squared plus 8. And solution for this, P of x squared plus 1 is equals to negative 2 x raised to 4 plus 5x squared plus 6. And let t is equals to x squared plus 1, which also gives x squared is equals to t minus 1. Substitute x squared by t minus 1 in p to obtain p of t is equals to negative 2. So, ipalit mo yung t minus 1 sa lahat ng x. Negative 2 times t minus 1 squared plus 5 times quantity t minus 1 plus 6 is equals to negative 2t squared plus 9t minus 1. Now, let t, negative x squared plus 3, substitute p of t in above to obtain p P of negative x squared plus 3 is equals to negative 2 times the quantity negative x squared plus 3 squared plus 9 times the quantity negative x squared plus 3 minus 1 is equals to negative 2 x raised to 4 plus 3x squared plus 8. So, sagot natin dyan ay yung letter C. Negative 2x raised to 4 plus 3x squared plus 8. Next, problem 116. A baseball player batting average is 0.25. What is the probability that he gets exactly one hit on his next 4 times at bat? Kung nakita mo yung problem niya sa board exam, sagot dyan ay letter C, 0.2419. And the solution, determine P of x is equals to 1 or probability that the player gets one hit. P of x equals to 1 is yung B natin, 1, yan, semicolon, for 0.25. Tapos, gamitan mo siya, yung process niya sa probability, 4C1 times 0.25 raised to 1 times 0.75 raised to 3. Makuha mo dyan, na probability is 0.2419. Okay? Letter C, 0.2419 yung sagot sa tanong na yan. Or gamitan mo ng process na to sa probability. Next, problem 117. 2 balls are drawn at random and without replacement from an urn containing 4 red balls and 6 blue balls. Find the probability that both balls are of the same color. Sagot dyan ay letter A, 7/15. So, solution, determine probability ng 2 balls of the same color. So, for P of 2 red balls muna, P of 2 red balls is equals to 4C2 over 10C2, 12/90. So, lowest term mo magiging 2/15. And then, for P of 2 blue balls, yan, yung 2 red balls natin, diba, yung 2/15. 2 blue balls natin is 6C2 over 10C2 is equals to 30/90 or 1/3. So, probability naman ng 2 balls of the same color, kukombine mo lang yung dalawa. So, probability ng 2 balls of the same color, P2 red balls plus P2 blue balls, magiging 2/15 plus 1/3. Kaya lalabas dyan na probability ng 2 balls of the same color is 7/15. Letter A. Nakita mo yung tanong na yan. Sa board exam, sagot daw dyan ay letter A, 7/15. Okay, next. Problem 118. If 5 cards are dealt at random from standard deck of 52 cards, what is the probability that at least one is an ace? Sagot daw dyan ay letter C, 0.3412. So, ang tanong na yan, makikita mo, letter C ang sagot dyan. Solution, determine P of A prime, probability that at least one is an ace. Let natin yung A na event that the hand has no ace. Yung A prime is the event that the hand has at least one ace. So, for P of A is 48C5 over 52C5. Lalabas dyan ay 0.6588. So, doon naman tayo sa P of A prime. So, P of A prime is equals to 1 minus P of A. So, P of A prime is 1 minus 0.6588. Kaya makuha mo dyan na P of A prime is 0.3412. Again, yung P of A prime is yung ating probability ng event na the hand has at least one ace. So, nakita mo yung tanong na yan sa board exam, sagot daw dyan ay letter C, or here's the solution presented to you. Okay, next. Problem 119. The probability that it will rain in Manila tomorrow is 0.30 and the probability that it will rain in Quezon City is 0.40. The probability that it will rain on both cities tomorrow is 0.20. What is the probability that it will rain in at least one of the cities? Sagot daw dyan ay letter C, 0.50. Okay, so solution, determine P of M union Q probability that it will rain in at least one of the cities. For P of M union Q, PM union Q is equals to P of M plus P of Q minus P of M intersection Q. P of M intersection Q, 0.30 plus 0.40 minus 0.20. Sagot mo dyan ay 0.50. Yung P of M union Q natin. Okay? Problem 120. It is known that 25% of a certain company's washing machines require service while under warranty, where only 15% of its dryers need such service. If someone purchases both washer and dryer made by this company, what is the probability that both machines need warranty service? Kung nakita mo yung tanong na yan sa board exam, sagot daw dyan ay letter B, 0.0375. So, solution, determine P of W intersection D, probability that both machines need warranty service. Let W is the event that the washer needs service while under warranty, and D is the event that the dryer needs service while under warranty. So for P, W intersection D, P of W intersection D is equals to P of W dot P of D. P of W intersection D is 0.25. So, in dot natin, 0.15. So, multiply lang naman yan. Sagot daw dyan ay 0.0375 or yung P natin na W intersection D. So, probability that both machines need warranty service. So, pinakita mo yung tanong na sa board exam, sagot dyan ay letter B, 0.0375. Problem 121. An airplane flies against the wind from A to B in 8 hours. The same airplane returns from B to A in the same direction as the wind in 7 hours. Find the ratio of the speed of the airplane in still air to the speed of the wind. Sagot daw dyan ay letter D, 15. Solution, let X speed of airplane in still air, Y is equals to speed of wind, and D the distance between A and B. So, find the ratio, X over Y. Against the wind, D is equals to 8 times the quantity X minus Y. With the wind, D is equals to 7 quantity X plus Y. So, 8X minus 8Y is equals to 7X plus 7Y. Hence, X over Y is 15. Sagot daw dyan ay letter D, 15. Looksfam mo yan, letter D. Next, problem 122. In a mathematics examination, a student may select 7 problems in a set of 10 problems. In how many ways can he make his choice? Sagot daw dyan ay letter B, 120. Solution, let N be the number of possible choices. N is equals to T, 10, C7. Okay, ulitin ko. N is equals to 10, C7. So, meron kang 120 choices. So, ito ay combination. Okay? Under probability. Nakita mo yung tanong na sa board exam, sagot dyan ay letter B, 120 or 10C7. Problem 123. In a class of 40 students, 27 like thermodynamics and 25 like fluid mechanics. Determine how many likes both calculus and chemistry. So, sagot daw dyan ay letter B, 12. Pero how do we come up with 12? Solution, let A is 27, thermo. Yung B is 25, yung fluid mechanics. So, A union B is 40 kasi meron kang class ng 40 students. So, ang tinatanong, A intersection B or number of students who like both calculus and chemistry kasi wala naman siya sa nabanggit na thermo and fluids. So, gagawin mo dyan, applying laws of probability, A intersection B is equals to A plus B minus A union B quantity. A intersection B is equals to 27 plus 25 minus 40. Kaya ang sagot mo daw dyan ay 12. A intersection B or letter B, 12. Okay? Next, problem 124. Find the sum of an infinite geometric progression where the first term is 1 over 3. Sagot daw dyan ay letter A, 1/2. Solution, S infinity, summation ng infinity, is equals to, summation, n is equals to 1 to infinity. So, 1/3, yan, raised to n is equals to 1/3 raised to 1 plus 1/3 raised to 2 plus 1/3 raised to 3, so on so forth hanggang makarating ng 1/3 raised to infinity. So, S infinity, S sub infinity, 1/3 plus 1 over 9 plus 1 over 27, so on so forth, pakarating ng 1/3 raised to infinity. Tapos makuha mo yung common ratio, A sub 2 over A sub 1, 1 over 9 over 1 over 3 is equals to 1/3. So, S infinity is A sub 1 over 1 minus R is equals to 1/3 over 1 minus 1/3. So, S infinity is 1/2. So, di mo na rin kailangan pahirapan ng sarili kung marunong ka na sa Caltech nito ng geometric progression. May Caltech dito. Tinuro naman ni Review Center yan. Okay? Pero kung di alam, Looksfam na lang letter A, or here's the manual solution for this. Okay? Next, problem 125. Sky and Cloud to stop and mail 1,000 envelopes for a new marketing campaign. Cloud can do the job alone in 6 hours. If Sky helps, they can get the job done in 4 hours. How long will it take Sky to do the job by himself? Sagot daw dyan ay letter A, 12 hours. Okay, solution, 4 over A plus 4 over 6 equals to 1. So, 6A times quantity 4 over A plus 4 over 6 is equals to 1. So, therefore, magiging 24 plus 4A is equals to 6A, and A is 12 hours. So, ganun lang siya kasimple, basic algebra lang siya, basic analysis. Pero kung di kaya, i-Looksfam na lang, sagot daw dyan ay letter A, 12 hours. And here's the solution. Next, problem 126. The distance between two cities is 1,200 kilometers. A car runs a quarter of the way with a speed of 80 kilometers per hour and the rest with a speed of 120 kilometers per hour. How much time is necessary to run the whole distance? Express your answer in minutes. Sagot daw dyan ay letter B, 675 minutes. Pag nakita mo yung problem niya sa board exam, sagot daw dyan letter B, 675 minutes. And how do we come up with the solution? Here's the solution for this. A quarter of 1,200 is 1,200 divided by 4. Yun yung 300. The car runs this distance in 300 divided by 80 or 3.75 hours. The rest, 900 km, are run in 900 divided by 120, which have 7.5 hours. The total time will be 3.75 hours plus 7.5 hours equals to 11.25 hours, which is equivalent to 675 minutes. Convert mo yung hours into minutes, 675 minutes. Letter B for this kind of problem. Next, find the area of a triangle. Problem 127. With the vertices A, yung A natin is 0, negative 3. Yung B natin, 5, 0. Yung C natin, 0, 3. Sagot daw dyan, letter B, 15. And solution is A is equals to 1/2. Yan yung formula natin ha. Times the quantity, x sub 1 times y sub 2 minus y sub 3 plus x sub 2 times y sub 3 minus y sub 1 plus x sub 3 times y sub 1 minus y sub 2. Open close parenthesis and close bracket. A is equals to 1/2. Quantity, 0 times 0 minus 3 plus 5 times 3 minus quantity, negative 3 plus 0 minus multiplied by negative 3 minus 0. Yan. Kaya sagot mo dyan ay 15. Yan sagot, 15. Letter B. Pero may Caltech yan guys, para mas madaling makuha. Tinuro naman ni Review Center yan. Kung di kaya yung ganyan na solution, mag-Caltech na lang or mag-Looksfam na lang. Letter B, 15. Problem 128. Find the sum of 1, negative 1 over 5, negative 1 over 25, and so on, so forth. Sagot dyan ay letter A, A, 5/6. Pero how do we come up with the solution? Common ratio. Kasi geometric sequence yan. So, R is equals to A sub 2 over A sub 1. Magiging negative 1/5/1, negative 1/5. So, S infinity, A sub 1/1 minus R is equals to 1/1 plus 1/5. So, S infinity is 5/6. Next, problem 129. It is a system of arithmetic for integers where numbers wrap around upon reaching a certain value of the modulus. Na nakita mo yung tanong na yun sa board exam, sagot daw dyan ay letter D, modular arithmetic. And our last problem for this Looksfam part 4, it is an equation that is true for values of their variables. Sagot daw dyan ay letter B sa problem 130, letter B, identity. Okay? So, ito lang muna para sa ating Looksfam part 4. Maraming salamat guys sa pakikinig at pag-Looksfam, pagsama sa akin sa pag-Looksfam ng mga problems na ito. Makatulong mga ito para sa inyong nalalapit na board exam under subject General Engineering, Mathematics, and Sciences. So again, this is Engineer Jom De Guia. Abangan po ang part 5 nitong ating Looksfam. Maraming salamat. God bless.